Welcome all. Today we are going to deal with a new topic that is about curriculum vitae and resume. So, how to write a curriculum vitae and how to write a resume. This will be dealt in this particular class. Now, before going into the details, let us discuss what is the meaning of the term curriculum vitae. Curriculum vitae is a Latin term which means course of life. So, curriculum vitae, which is written in short form as CV, and it means course of life. And resume is a French word which means summary. So, there is a difference between CV and resume. So curriculum vitae meaning course of life and resume, it is a French word. Curriculum vitae is a Latin word and resume means summary. So what is the difference between curriculum vitae and resume? So both are used for applying. When you have, if you want a job and when you want to apply for a job, you will be requested to submit either a curriculum vitae or a resume. So it depends upon the company or the organization. So some will ask for curriculum vitae and some will ask for resume. So what is the difference between curriculum vitae and resume? Let us look into that, whether they are the same or whether they are different. So in curriculum vitae, it presents a full history of your academic credentials. So it details in depth about your academic details or your academic credentials, while a resume is only a concise picture of your skills and qualifications for a specific position. So in CV, we will write in detail about all our academic achievements, not only our academic qualifications, but also the additional things that we acquired during our academic career. If we have done a certificate course or if you got a certificate during your course, you can add that in your CV. But no, that things are not added in a resume. Resume is always a concise. Concise means it is very brief and it will focus on your skills and qualifications for a specific position. സോ തമ്മിലുള്ള ഡിഫറൻസ് ഇതാണ്. ഒന്നെന്ന് പറയുന്നതിനകത്ത് നമ്മൾ ഡീറ്റെയിൽ ആയിട്ട് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് നമ്മുടെ അക്കാഡമിക് ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് അതിനകത്ത് കൊടുക്കാനായിട്ട് പറ്റും. അതായത് നിങ്ങൾ ഇടയ്ക്ക് ഏതെങ്കിലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പഠിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് കിട്ടിയ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ്സ്, ആ കാര്യങ്ങളുടെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് ഇതെല്ലാം നമ്മൾ സി വിക്കകത്ത് ആഡ് ചെയ്യും. പക്ഷെ റെസ്യൂമിക്കകത്ത് വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും ഏത് ജോബിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണോ അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുന്നത്, അതിന് എന്തെല്ലാം സ്കിൽസ് ആണ് ആവശ്യമുള്ളത്, അതിന് വേണ്ടുന്ന ക്വാളിഫിക്കേഷൻസ് എന്താണ് ആവശ്യമുള്ളത്, അതിന് നമ്മൾ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻസ് കൊടുത്തിട്ടായിരിക്കും റെസ്യൂമെ പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ ദർ ഇസ് എ ഡിഫറൻസ് ബിറ്റ്വീൻ സി വി ആൻഡ് റെസ്യൂമെ. Now, CV are used by individuals seeking fellowship, grants, postdoctoral positions, and teaching research positions in post-secondary institutions or high-level research positions in industry. So, where are we supposed to give a CV? CV is usually given when you seek fellowship, grant, postdoctoral position, teaching or research position, post-secondary institution. ഈ സ്ഥലങ്ങളിലൊക്കെയാണ് നമ്മൾ സി വി സാധാരണ കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. ഫെലോഷിപ്പിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്, the ഗ്രാന്റിന് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ, പോസ്റ്റ് ഡോക്ടറൽ പൊസിഷൻസിന്, these are the places where we give CV. While in United States and Canada, CV and resume are sometimes used interchangeably. So in these two countries, that is in United States as well as in Canada, both are used interchangeably. CV and resume രണ്ടും അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും മാറി യൂസ് ചെയ്യും. രണ്ടും സ്പെസിഫൈ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒന്ന് തന്നെയാണ്. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് യൂസ് ഫോർ അപ്ലൈങ് എ ജോബ്. Now, but there are certain specific differences between, or there are certain things that differ resume from a CV. The first one is resume always gives importance to skills. So the skill of a person, it is given importance in a resume. And it is used when applying for a position in industry, non-profit, and public sector. So we use a resume while you are applying for a position in an industry. ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിൽ അതേ കണക്ക് നോൺ പ്രോഫിറ്റ് ആൻഡ് പബ്ലിക് സെക്ടേഴ്സിലൊക്കെ അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യാൻ നേരത്താണ് നമ്മൾ കൂടുതലായിട്ട് റെസ്യൂമെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. Now, it is no longer than 2 pages with an additional page for publications and a poster presentation if highly relevant to the job. So, a resume should not exceed more than 2 pages. So, it should be confined or it should be limited within the 2 pages. അപ്പൊ എപ്പോഴും റെസ്യൂമേക്ക് രണ്ട് പേജ് മാത്രമേ കാണത്തുള്ളൂ. അത് കൂടുതലായ റെസ്യൂമേക്ക് അതൊരു നെഗറ്റീവ് ആസ്പെക്ട് ആയിട്ടാണ് കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ ട്രൈ ടു ലിമിറ്റ് യുവർ റെസ്യൂമെ വിത്തിൻ 2 pages. While when we write a CV, it gives importance to the academic accomplishments. So resume gives importance to skills while CV gives importance to academic accomplishments. And it is used when applying for positions in academia, fellowship, and grants that we discussed in the previous slide. So CV is used when we apply for fellowship, when we apply for grants, when we apply for postdoctoral fellowship, as well as for teaching research positions, etc. Now, it then depends upon experience and includes a complete list of publication posters and presentations. So, it lends, there is no specified limit, page limit for a CV, but the resume should not exceed more than 2 pages. That is another difference between CV and resume. So when you're asked to write, what is the difference between CV and resume? First, you have to differentiate the two terms. The first one means course of life and the second one means summary. So and then the first one emphasizes skill, the second one academic credentials. And the one is used for applying post in industry, non-profit, public sectors, while the other one is in academia, fellowship, and grants. Now, the third one, the fourth difference is that it should not exceed more than 2 pages. And while the length is not so specified when we come to CV, another important thing is always begins with education and include name of the advisor and dissertation title or summary. So you can include your academic qualifications, your educational qualification, as well as you can include the name of the advisor. You can include the name of the teacher also, and also the dissertation titles. So in resumes, we don't give the dissertation. For example, if you hold a PhD degree, you're not supposed to give the dissertation title in a resume, but you can include that dissertation title in a CV. So these are the main differences between resume and CV. Now, let us look into what are the details that we give when we write a CV. So these are the details. There is no need to include all the details, but it should contain some of the details. So these are the things: personal details and contact information, then education and qualification, work experience, skills. Skills, when you under the category of skill, you mean what kind of a person you are, whether you are you can handle pressure, when time management, flexibility, then adaptability, and then also problem solving ability. These are all considered as skills. So under the category of skills, we write all these qualities. Then training, graduate, study abroad, if you have any training there. Then your dissertation or thesis, then research experience, teaching experience, publication, presentation, lectures, exhibitions, grants, scholarship, fellowship, and assistantship, awards, and honors. So these are all, these are the things. Then technical, computer, and language skills. So these are the things that we can include in a CV. All these items can be included in a CV. And also the professional license, certificates, membership. So as I told you earlier, CV is not limited to 2 pages, but resume is limited to 2 pages. In the CV, you can include everything. Now look at this. This is a sample CV. Here, in the top of the page, you write curriculum vitae. And here the name of the candidate is given, Praveen Kumar Verma. Then after that, his address is given. Then his email address. Then look at that. After that, you have to draw a line. So this separates the things that are given in a CV. The first part, the name of the candidate with the address and also the email. You can also include your mobile number in this part. Everything is either written on the left side of the page or on the right side of the page. You can either write it in the left side or you can write it in the right side. Both are correct. So after that, you have to draw a line. Then after that, you have to give the title, career objective. So what is your objective? If you're applying for a job, what you want to become, that is to be given in the career objective. എന്താണ് നിങ്ങൾ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നത്, എന്തിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ ജോബ്, എന്താണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ ലക്ഷ്യം, അതാണ് കരിയർ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവിനകത്ത് നമ്മൾ കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. And looking for a challenging position in the field of aviation. This is an example of a sentence for career objective. So I am looking for a challenging position in the field of aviation. Now, I desire. So this is optional. This sentence is optional. ഇത് വേണമെങ്കിൽ കൊടുത്താൽ മതി, ഇതില്ലെങ്കിലും ഒരു പ്രശ്നവുമില്ല. So optimal utilization of my potentialities, professional growth, and self-fulfillment with the job. So if you want to add what I desire, എൻ്റെ ആഗ്രഹം എന്താണ്, അതായത് മാക്സിമം യൂസ് എൻ്റെ ടാലന്റ് എൻ്റെ കഴിവ് മൊത്തമായിട്ട് യൂസ് ചെയ്യും എന്തിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ്, എൻ്റെ പ്രൊഫഷണൽ ഗ്രോത്തിനും അതേ കണക്ക് തന്നെ എൻ്റെ സെൽഫ് ഫുൾഫിൽമെന്റ്, എൻ്റെ സെൽഫ് സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്. സോ ദിസ് ഇസ് വാട്ട് ഐ ഡിസൈർ. സോ യു ക്യാൻ either include this part or you can exclude this. There is no need, but this part is a mandatory career objective. Then after that you can write the personal profile. Personal profile is often given like this: father's name, date of birth, marital status, nationality, height, weight, color of eyes, color of hair, vision, passport number, so on. So it is a colon is used after each criteria, and then you write everything. Everything should be written in an order. It should be systematically arranged. Look at this: everything on the left side and the answers are written on the right side, which is separated by a column. After that, here also you have to look, here you have to leave one space, one line space. Then after the career objective also you have to leave one line space. So each heading should stand separately, and here also you have to leave one line space, here also one line space, after that one line space. Then educational qualification. Educational qualification, it is given in a very concise order: 10 pass from CBSE, 12 pass from CBSE, then undergraduation from DU. So Delhi University. These are the things that are given under the educational qualification. Here it is given here 10th, after that 12th, and then undergraduation. But normally in some series you can find that when you write educational qualification, or when you write this academic qualification, some give the last degree first. For example, if you have a degree, BA, BSc or BCom degree, you will give that in the first place. After that, you will write about +2. After that, you write about 10. So both orders are 4. You can either write this like this, or you can either write in the reverse order also. But this is only allowed in CV, only in curriculum vitae. In resume, we don't follow this order. Then after that, you have to leave a space, then write a professional qualification. Professional qualification, a 6-month computer course from RCIT. What is the professional qualification? Means if you have any professional degree, or if you have any passed any certificate courses or anything like that pertaining to this particular job, so you can write in that column. Then after that, language known: English, Hindi. Then hobbies, that is reading and traveling. So these are the things. This is a sample and a very simple curriculum vitae. If you are asked to write a curriculum vitae, this is the format for writing a curriculum vitae. I told you earlier, this is the only part I desire. So this is the only part that you can opt out from curriculum vitae. All other things are mandatory. You can also include other things which we have discussed in the previous slide. If you have any publication, if you want to add any other things, if you're training, etc. If you want to add that, if you want to do that, you can add it in the CV. So CV is not it can exceed up to 2, 3, 4, or 5 pages. So this is a sample one, and it is very easy to study. And if you have any doubt regarding writing curriculum vitae, you can comment in the chat box. Let us continue with the resume part in the next class. I hope this is clear to you. Thank you.